It's that time. It's most certainly that time. We're here. We're streaming. And I'm dying. No, not literally. I'm talking mentally. Kind of. Ish. Physically. I don't know. What do you want to call it? Uh, Something's happening. I'm just exhausted. But we're doing a stream. I can't hear myself right now, so. Uh. Is that better? I cannot hear myself. I can't hear myself. Yeah, I'm using earbuds today. No more headphones. Weather is getting hot. It's yeah, I don't like headphones. So I'll stop using them. Yeah, we're here. We're back. I've been very busy. Very busy. And doing a lot of things lately. My workplace is apparently TCs and stuff like that's gonna start here pretty soon, next week or whatever. So that's gonna be hectic for me. But aside from that, um, yeah, I've you guys know I went to Kakigo. I still can't hear myself, by the way. It's wait, this way? No, not that way. This way. Oh, I know what the problem is. Ah, okay, there we go. Sorry, I gotta do a lot of adjustments when it comes to switching from earbuds to headphones and vice versa. Um, but yeah, I'm back from Kakigawa City. That was like 2, 3 weeks or whatever the heck it was. I think the hotel, the bad hotel, the hotel was the last live stream that we did. I think we haven't done a live stream for a while actually. Usually I do one like once a week. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'm just really busy and super tired lately. Um, and yesterday and Saturday was the Shizuoka Matsuri, which literally happens right outside my building in the huge park. Um, so the spring festival that happens here in Shizuoka City. During the sakura season, so when all the sakura trees are blossoming. So that's only for what, 2 weeks of the year or whatever, something like that. So yeah, we had our performances. I'm almost losing my voice, so you guys are gonna hear me clear my throat a lot. Cause yeah, when it comes to playing Taiko, which we'll watch the videos here because I did get videos and I told you guys on Twitter, for those of you guys that are following me on Twitter, that Twitter twatters or whatever. Uh yeah, I told you guys I was gonna try and get video footage for you guys and show it to you. So I thought I would do it on here. Because yeah. Yeah. So the Matsuri happened, did our performances. I was literally at the park outside for over 12 hours both days. Yesterday, I was literally at the park right across, right outside my building until almost midnight. Performances went from like 8 in the morning to like 9 p.m., which is incredibly long. Not just taiko performances, it's a matsuri, so there's other things happening like fireworks, other like concerts and stuff like that. And then taiko is one of the things that's part of it. Um, yeah, so I was like busy until like midnight, and then this morning, or this week, I should say, I have work. So, oh, you guys have no idea how you guys know how after I got back from my Hawaii trip, I ended up in the hospital because I collapsed due to exhaustion and all that kind of stuff. I honestly this morning felt like that was gonna happen again. I did actually, because I was just so exhausted this morning. I was having so much trouble. It's just like keeping my body like upright and stuff like that. I felt like I was gonna collapse because I had no energy. And then in the afternoon, my knees started hurting really bad. So I don't know if I told you guys this story. I think I have. Not a lot of people know about this. I'll briefly explain. It's a long story, so I'll explain it really quickly for you guys. So the reason why I have weak knees, if you didn't know that, I do actually. So my knees got tired really quickly. Um, and the main reason is because was it how many years ago? It was a long time ago. I was in early high school. That was like 13 years ago or something like that. um, yeah, I had a really major mountain biking accident, and I collided with another person at full speed, and my left knee, my left kneecap went straight into the frame of his bike. So imagine your knee going to the metal frame of the bike, and you're traveling. I don't know how fast I was traveling. Let's say wild guess, I don't know, 40, 50 kilometers an hour with no padding, no nothing. Yeah, I shattered my knee completely, and I still have scars and everything all over my left knee. And yeah, I was told by the doctor that I was very lucky that I didn't lose my leg. Yeah, so that's the long story short. So yeah, my knees were really tired. Um, and like a lot of the times my knee kind of gets like bruised and stuff like that if I'm doing too much too much like heavy lifting or too much like physicalness that involves me bending my knees a lot. So like squatting, for example, Taiko does that a lot because you have to squat a lot. So because I was doing that for 2 days in a row, so a total of 24 hours. Yeah, you can imagine how much strain and stress I put on my knees. So yeah. But anyways, what else? No, that's about it. We can watch the videos. I'll show you guys 2 videos. This video, this one you see currently on the screen, is from Saturday, so 2 days ago. We played like in the grass area right outside my building in the park. And then the second day, which was yesterday, we played on the other side of the park, so in front of like the east gate, so like on a in front of the castle and stuff like that. And then Saturday night, my group actually performed on the main stage at like 7 or 8 p.m. or whatever it was. So the acoustics are really good and everything like that. And then last night, I also played on the stage, but it was combined with all the other groups, all the other taiko groups that are in our city. So it's like a combination performance. But Saturday night's performance was individual groups, so just my group was on stage and we did it. So I'll show you guys that video as well, because I do have one video, but that performance was horrible. Even my parents who were in the audience, yeah, they told me afterwards, they were like, that was the worst performance you guys ever did. And it really is bad. So I think what we'll do, like what I usually do is, first I'll briefly explain, like just really quickly everything. And then we'll watch through the whole video without me interrupting or pausing or whatever. And then we'll go back and then we'll do the same thing, but the second time around, I'll actually pause and explain everything to you guys. So, oh god. Yeah, you guys are gonna hear me clear my throat a lot. I'm losing my voice and stuff. Also, you can never go wrong with orange juice in a really cool glass. I don't know, do you guys remember this glass? I have 4 of these. You guys probably don't even care. Anyways, so yeah, this video is from Saturday. Our afternoon performance? What time was it? Somewhere between like 1 o'clock and like 4 p.m. I think it was. So peak of day. And it was pretty warm actually. Middle of Sakura season, so yeah. Great. Love it. In the park right outside my building. So many sakura trees and stuff like that. I'll post some more photos on my Twitter for you guys for sure. That sakura, some of the photos I took are super nice. So, yeah. So let's just watch the video. So this, for those of you that can't read Japanese, can you see my cursor? Oh, you guys can't see the cursor, can you? Oh, now you can. Okay. Let me get prepared here, even though that's physically impossible. So this says konnichiwa, which means, well, I guess you guys know what that means. Everybody in the world knows what that means nowadays, right? So it says konnichiwa and konbanwa. So both hello and good evening. As who knows when someone's watching this video. You could be watching in the peak of day. You could be watching in the peak of morning. You could be watching in the peak of, well, you know what the last one is. So actually, no, there's 2. Peak of evening. And then you know what the other last one is. The peak of night. Right? Something like that, right? 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 Please tell me I'm right about that. Oh, right, the video. Okay. So, yeah, let's just watch it. Here we go. So, I'm just gonna, I know I said I wasn't gonna pause it and stuff like that, but let me just explain it before we actually watch it so you guys know what you're watching. This is my group. This video was, or not this video, this photo was, December 31st. So, like, 12 hours before the earthquake hit. That big earthquake that happened January 1st. This was our New Year's performance. So every year we do a performance at the shrine, at our Taiko group's local shrine. So in the neighborhood that our Taiko group's located in. And yeah, at midnight we do a performance at the strike of midnight. So can you guys tell which one's me? If I do the exact same pose, can you tell which one's me? I don't have my butchie, which is the drumsticks wear, but I'll try and do the same pose. You guys know which one's me, right? Isn't it obvious? Here's one thing I always tell people. Whenever I show you guys like videos like this, like Taiko videos or whatever, people always ask me, oh, which one's you? Or stuff like that. And I'm like, just look for the skinniest person on the stage or in the video. That's how you find me. Just look for the skinniest person. So I am like unbelievably skinny, so unfortunately. So yeah, this is my group. This is like 80% of us ish, kind of. We have a small group. Unfortunately, we don't gain members just because the location of our Taiko dojo and stuff like that is really inconvenient for most people. So anyways, let's watch. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You hear that? I don't think you guys can hear that. Why is it so quiet? I can barely hear it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm not prepared for this. Hey. Hey. It says my Google Chrome's at 100%. Why can I barely hear anything though? What? What? How do I make this louder? Haha. We got a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, okay. No, it's just because the camera is far away, so you can't really hear it. Okay, okay. I think we should be okay. Okay? Okay. So, can you tell which one's me? Do I need to explain it? You guys can figure... I think nowadays you guys can figure out which one's me, right? I don't have to constantly explain that, right? You guys can find which one's me, right? I'm the cute girl, okay? Right? No, I'm apparently the ikemen is what they call it. If you don't know what that means, get a dictionary. Go grab a dictionary if you have no idea what that means. So, I know, I keep pausing it, but let me just explain the basic things for you guys and then we'll watch through the whole thing. So, this song that we're playing, or this song you're about to see here, is called Genki, which means happy. So it's like a song. Every song that we have, they all have like stories behind them and meanings. So this one's called Happy Genki, which is like, I forget what the rest of the meaning behind it is, but yeah, I think you guys get it. This Taiko, the one that I'm playing, it really hurts your hands. Those butchies really hurt your hands. You get blisters all over your hands. Regardless of how much calluses or whatever you form. Unfortunately, you can't see me too well because the camera's too like zoomed in. So here's the thing. You know, I'll explain it later. We'll just watch it. I'll explain everything later. forgot to change the thumbnail. No. I'll do it later. Oh, you can't see me at all on this one. It's okay, the next one you'll be able to see me clearly. Yeah, it looks like everyone here is kids. Which is true, actually. Those are all kids in the front and stuff like that. But also everyone in my Taiko group looks way younger than their age. Wait, what did that say? I'm trying to read that for you guys. I kind of skimmed through this video before starting the stream. I didn't really actually thoroughly watch it for myself, so I have no idea what all this is. Tsugi something, I can't read all that kanji. A lot of the kanji when it comes to a video like this is really hard to read. Not just because my Japanese isn't good, but it's because a lot of traditional words are used. So like a lot of Japanese people as well probably can't even read this either. Just because the kanji combinations are really hard because it's all like traditional Taiko words and stuff like that. Like for example, the name of my group, so you can see here. That's me, by the way. The name of our group here. Most Japanese people can't read that. Just because the combination of kanjis are so difficult. Names are really hard to read in Japanese. I would try and read that for you guys. I can read some of it. Oh, the next song is I think it was Cho. Yeah, I don't know if that's how you spell it though. Okay, so I'm not gonna read this because I can't read it well enough to explain it to you guys. But I'll tell you what I know about it. So Cho, it's called Cho no Mai, which is a song for females. So it's kind of like actually you guys wouldn't know this if I explained it to you guys. Never mind. So yeah, it's a song for females. So typically only the girls are supposed to play the song, but we don't have enough members, so everybody plays it. So you'll see in the front, like on the regular, the smaller drums or whatever, all the girls are playing, and then on the back, like the old Taiko, so the big drums is all the guys are playing. There's a guys song too, which we'll watch the video later, the next video that I'll show you guys. It's called Takao no Mai, which is the song for males, but again, we don't have enough members, so all the girls have to play it as well, just so we can fill the spaces. But anyways, this is Cho no Mai, which is the girls' song. Dozo. Can you tell which one's me? Just look for the skinniest person. I think well I've shown you guys this song that we played previously. I think you guys will know at this point which one's me, right? My position's the same. I need to explain it. For those of you that are new here, that's me. And no, I'm not making that. That's actually me. This was 2 days ago. wait, sorry, I have to pause it. I know I said I wouldn't pause it, but I have to pause this right here. So, yeah, we are currently, as I'm streaming, I am right here. You see where my cursor is? That's where I am right now. That's where we are right now. Anyways. Hope you guys can hear this. Is it loud enough? I really hope you guys can hear this. Yeah, all that sakura behind. Super nice. The whole park was like this. I don't know if you can hear my screams or not. If you can tell which one's me just by hearing the voice. You guys can even hear it at all. My movement, I just noticed my movements are very, very vibrant. I think that's the best word to use. Which is good, actually. That's good, actually. It shows more, like, passion and more enthusiasm. Everyone has a different playing style. And mine's very vibrant. Yeah, you guys have no idea how tiring that is. I guess on video, it's kind of hard to tell how much energy we're actually putting into it. Because sometimes it looks like we're being lazy when we're hitting the drums and stuff like that. I can guarantee you everyone's using 110% of their power and energy. It's hard to tell on video. In person, you can really see, but on video, it's hard to tell. Yeah, what's up? 久しぶり。元気？ You could kind of hear me right there. My scream.元気よかった。いいね。今、俺の太鼓ビデオ見てるんだけど、これは、おととい、2 days ago、静岡祭り。This is the hardest part for the people in the back. You have to hold your arms up after playing continuously, and you have to hold your arms like that. The lactic acid doesn't leave your arms. You have no idea. Those butt cheeks in my hands, when we're literally standing like this, they feel like they're 100 pounds each. Until we start playing again, then the lactic acid leaves your arm. So this part's actually easy. It's the part where you're holding your arms out is the hardest part. Yes! I didn't miss the beat this time. I didn't miss the beat. I'll explain to you guys what I'm talking about afterwards. I usually miss that. And it's embarrassing when that happens. Yeah. Yes! I did good! I actually did good! Yes! For once! I didn't miss a beat. That doesn't usually go that well. Yatta ze. Sweet. It's so good. Yeah. 昨日、一昨日と昨日、静岡祭りやったんですよ。で、今、このビデオ誰か YouTube に映った、出した。俺もこれ見るのは初めて。You tell which one's me? Can you see me? So this next song, which one is it? I don't remember. I don't know what that text just said. I forget which song this one is. ではなんとかまで、ではなんとかまでお楽しみください. Oh, please enjoy! That's all it says. You see me? No, you can't because I'm not physically on the screen. Now I am. And now I'm not. Do you know which one's me? There I am, there I am. You can see my left hand right there. Ah. 最後までお楽しみください。なるほど。Yeah, here's the thing. I want to learn Japanese, but I don't have the passion to learn Japanese, which is funny considering that I live in Japan. I don't have anything to motivate me. That's the problem. That's the problem. Motivation がないんですよ。That's the problem. Ah. これはなんだっけバンジー。This one's called Banjiro. The song is actually the most tiring out of all the songs that we play. Unfortunately, you can't really see me in this one just because of the camera. Obviously, I'm the one on the very left. So, I don't know, maybe I can skip this. Unless you guys want to watch it, you can't really see too much. Yeah, we'll watch it. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this one. We always watch some of the other songs that we always play. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this one. This specific song that we play, so... I will motivate you. How? どうやってやるの? Nah. You can see me, but you can't see my playing abilities. You can't see how fabulous I was. You can only see my hunchback. And my skinny ass legs. Make you order everything. I have to order next time we go somewhere to eat. I have to. I have to pay next time. That was the deal. Actually, no, it wasn't a deal. I have to pay next time. I do have to, actually. I owe you so much. I owe you a free meal. Kondo, 一緒で食べに行ったら、俺は払いますよ。全部払いますよ。もちろん。開始しないと。覚えてないの？いや、絶対俺払いますよ。絶対。今度日本に来たら俺絶対払いますよ。しないで。Now you guys can't see my beautiful movements. Movements? Movements. You guys cannot see any of that. Can't see my beautiful taiko drum. When it comes to playing this song, I try way too hard. Just because I'm at the front, and because we all face to the right, since I'm at the technically I'm at the front. I don't mean like front row, I'm talking like the front of the line. I have nothing to reference off of it, if that makes any sense. So I have to play by memory. So usually only the leader plays on the drum where I'm standing, because you literally have to do everything. Everyone else behind you has to copy you to stay in sync. So technically when we play this song, I'm always the leader of the group. Everyone has to copy what I do. trying to watch the kids because I never do that. The thing about the kids in our group, and this is different for every group, but my group specifically, all the kids in my group, they're really lazy. They're don't get me wrong, they're really good at Taiko for their age. Like they have really good rhythm. The problem is they don't put any effort. That's the problem with the kids in our group. They all play like they're really tired or they're really lazy. But they're really good though. I will tell you that for sure. Dude, if you look at me right now, it looks like I'm doing nothing. You can't see like what I'm doing. It looks like I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, there we go. I stood up. See, look, now I'm doing something. See, look, I put too much. Oh, I shouldn't say too much. I try too hard. I'm gonna try hard. It comes to some. Yeah. Unfortunately, you couldn't really see me that well though. In that one. I'll show you guys the really awful stage performance. Where is it actually? Is it this one? Oh no, this is our combined performance. Oh, we could watch this one. Am I there right now? Oh, yeah, I'm right there. That's me. The one in the blue. Or is this me? Or is this me? I could be any one of these people. So this is, did I explain this earlier? This is, Yatai. Oh god. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to forget everything. Oh god, I'm getting nervous. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, it's called Yatai. So every Taiko group, I believe in the country, I guess, they all know how to play this song. This is like a common song that everyone knows. So when we play this song, when there's a bunch of groups, we always play it together with all the other groups. So this is literally every group combined. Not like every single person on the stage all at once, but every group is a participant. And then partway through the song, we switch. You'll see. You'll see. It's 10 minutes long? Oh. Dude, it's so bassy. Wow. God, stage. Playing on the stage versus playing like on the field in the grass is such a big difference. Holy, there's so much bass noise. Jeez. That's ridiculous. You sound like a Viking ship. That's incredible. Why was I looking to the right there? Did you see that? I veered to my right so violently right there. Watch. Watch me right here. Okay? Ready? Like, what the heck? Why? What was I so curious about that I had to veer to the right so violently like that? What the hell was that? I must have been spooked by something. That happens a lot, you know. pattern in this song is easy but really difficult at the same time. It's hard to explain. But this song, most people struggle the most to learn this song when they're first playing it. Wait, what the? I mean, what? Wait, why is my hand raised? What the? What the heck? What? What am I doing? What am I doing? What the heck? Oh man, that's embarrassing. And away I go. Yeah, see, we do rotation. Yes, there's a lot of people. There's like 3 groups, I guess, of people. This is like the second group, and then the third group came out. That's how many people there are. And then, yeah, I didn't know how to get off stage. I didn't know how to exit stage right. So I kind of just stood there really awkwardly. Look, see, people were telling me, hey, get off, get off, get off. I was like, yeah, I can't. So I just kind of stood there really awkwardly. Until somebody, like, dragged me off stage. Yeah. Look at that. I'm just standing there. And then I got dragged off. Daijoubu じゃない。大丈夫ですよ。もちろんですよ。絶対大丈夫だよ。どこでもいいんじゃない。それか、チェララーメン。This was Saturday night, and then last night is where we did play this song again. I was actually on the big drum though. We had 3 of them lined up, so here you only see 1 and it's sideways. But yesterday we had 3 of them lined up. Is that vertically or horizontally? What is that considered? Like standing or like straight, not sideways like what you see here. We had 3 of them. I was on the left one. Unfortunately, there's no video of it. Nobody took a video of it, so I wasn't able to get a video from anyone. Unfortunately, the one time where I got to play the old Taiko, when we were playing with all the other groups. That was the first time I've ever done that too. And nobody took video of it. I have a photo, I can prove it to you guys, that I actually did. I have a photo of it. One of my group members took a photo of it. Here. So this photo was on this exact stage, but yesterday, whereas this video was 2 days ago. See? That's me. I don't know if you can see. That's me! That's me! I'm playing the old Taiko. So this exact song that we're watching right now. It's cool. Unfortunately, there's no video of it though. Damn. That kanji is too small. Is that the problem that we've always had with reading YouTube comments? It's always so small. I can't see that kanji. Kanjiが小さくて読めない。すごいですよ。今度日本に来たら見に来いよ。You should come watch. Oh, where am I? Where am I in this cluster of things we call people? どこだろう? Hey, some people didn't exit. Oh no, they did. Never mind. Never mind. She just sat down very fast, so I thought she was there the whole time. No. Actually, that's So all these dark blue, that's all my group. She actually left our group yesterday, unfortunately. Yeah, she left. Like she dropped out of the group, unfortunately. Inai, where am I? Did I not go back out? Where am I? Oh, there I am! There I am! You can see my right hand! There I am! There I am, Gary! There I am! That's me! That's me! I look so confused. And a little underweight. Yeah, whenever when we play Yatai, I typically choose to say, so these drums, I forgot to mention this, these drums, you can sit wherever you want when it comes to this song. You just pick a drum that's empty that no one's sitting at. When it comes to all the other songs, like when we play team by team, everybody has assigned positions. But this song, you just go out and you just sit at a drum. It doesn't matter. Because everybody plays the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Only the shime drums, so these small ones that you see up here. These 5? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These ones here. They just play the rhythm. So dun 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 dun. That's what they do. Everyone else though, so all these drums behind here, the big drum, whatever else there might be, everyone plays the exact same thing. So you just copy what the person on the old Taiko is doing. And generally you'll be fine. That's how you learn the song too. What was I about to say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I typically choose to sit at a drum where I'm very visible. When it comes to this song, I like doing that. So the first time around, I was in the middle. The second time around, I chose to be here, so that everyone can perfectly see me. I always do that. One reason is because I know how to play this song. Like muscle memory, I already know how. Whereas, all the people that are still learning the song or haven't memorized it yet, they typically sit like as close as they can to the old Taiko, so in the front row, whereas I'm sitting in the back row. Just so they can watch the person, it's easier for them. And it's less embarrassing if they make a mistake because no one can see you in the audience. I'm the opposite. I choose to sit where everybody can clearly see me because I already know how to play this song, so... Oh, look at that. I readjusted my butt right there. How embarrassing. Sugoi yo, kore. Yeah, didn't she come here once? The first time, the year we met each other, or the year that you came here when we met each other in person. I think where she went somewhere, I forget where, and then you came here. When it comes to a performance like this where there's so many people on stage, I always try and look around at everybody to see if there's anyone doing something awkward. There's always that one person. There's always that one crazy ass person that's going the wrong freaking direction when it comes to doing all the movements that everyone else is doing. There's always that one black sheep in the crowd. I can't find it right now. That's my Taiko sensei. He's like the chairman of the whole Taiko Federation. This guy, he's 80, no, sorry, he's 74. He's 74 years old. Yeah, my Taiko sensei is the Federation chairman, which is really cool. So my Taiko group is actually like the most not popular. What's the word I'm looking for? The most recognizable group, I guess you call it. To the point that like general public people, when they come to watch our performances, like the one in the park that we just watched, most people come to watch us, my group, because they know our group is like the center of Federation. So it's really cool actually. So when my group plays, we get a huge crowd, and then when the other groups play, there'll be like maybe 30-40% less people in the audience watching. Even if their songs are better than my group's songs, it's just because of my group's name and stuff like that, and that my sensei is the chairman, so most people tend to watch my group's performances. Regardless of whether they think we're good or bad. Oh, this part is ridiculous. So, at the end of the song, we have to do, I guess you call it a pose, where you kind of go out, and you have to lean back, so what we're doing there, and you have to hold yourself like that until you're given the signal that you can stand up. And typically we do it twice. Sometimes I think in this one we only did it once. You do it twice, so you go back, you hold it, until you get the signal. Sometimes you have to hold it for like 30 seconds. So you can imagine how tiring that is for your stomach and your abs and your chest and stuff like that. And then you do it again. You go forward, and you pull back again, then you do it again. And then you give the signal. And it can be any time. They can give the signal whenever. They can give in 5 seconds, they can give in 30 seconds. They get to choose whoever the person's that's giving the signal. And then you stand up and then you bow. That's what it is. But I think we only did it once here. Usually you do 2 pullbacks, but we only did 1 in this one, I believe. So this is the first one. Yeah, you have no idea how tiring that is. I couldn't even go... Look, I could barely go that far down. Look at some of the people are like almost on their backs. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm doing like 1/4 of the amount that everyone else is doing, and I could barely hold myself. Just because I was so tired. I played twice. You're only supposed to play once. So you know how we did rotations? There was 3 rotations. You're only supposed to play once. I had to play twice. So I have an excuse, okay? Yeah, it was only 1. Oh, so you can actually, when the person hit the drum and then everyone stood, you can see that I tried to do the second pullback, but then I noticed everyone started standing up, so I was like, oh, we're not doing it. Watch. Right here, you'll see it. See, I went forward, and then you're supposed to do another pullback, and then wait for the signal again, but everyone stood up for some reason. And the way I stood up there is actually how you're supposed to do that. But no one else in the freaking Taiko Federation knows how to do that. I'm the only person that knows how to do that and can do it. That's what you're supposed to do. And everyone's supposed to do it at the same time. No one else could freaking do that. I look really tall, but I'm actually really short. I'm only like 5'5". There's a lot of females in Taiko. For some reason, when it comes to Taiko, most people are female. It's hard to believe. But that's, for some reason, more females play Taiko than male, which is weird. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not, but that's what it is in my city's Taiko Federation. So it makes me look like I'm really tall. Because yes, I know this is kind of biased or whatever for me to say, but yes, Japanese people are still very short, even today. The average height is increasing, but still, Japanese people are still very tiny. And very skinny. Sugoi ne, sugoi yo. Omoroi? Yeah, whenever like I have friends or whatever, family or whatever, that come to visit me here, I usually take them to my Taiko. I usually do. Sometimes. If that timing's right, then I can. Otherwise, I tell them to come watch the performances. If there's any performances that my group has during the time that the person's here visiting. Dude, what kind of a bow was that? That's horrendous. Watch. Watch, ready? Oh, dude. Wow! I was a little too prepared for that one. I look like I'm in shame right now. I don't know how to bow. I'm literally hanging my head in shame. Oh my god. And then I literally turned around. Oh wait, maybe... Okay. So I gotta tell you guys that unfortunately you couldn't see it, which is probably good. Because that could be really bad if you could actually see what happened there. So this guy right here is in my group. And how do I say this? Right there, when you see that he looked down, I'm not kidding. He actually grabbed my butt. And that's why I turned around. It's after he bowed. I immediately turned around. Oh man. Oh man. That's funny. Oh, you can't see it actually. My so we're all wait. So right here, or not right here, right here, we're all waving and we're all looking. My parents are actually sitting like right, you can't see it, they're just off camera right here. That's who we were waving at. Because they were like, where are your parents? I'm like, they're right there. You can't see them though. Where's the video I'm looking for that I wanted to show you guys? Oh, this one. This performance was a disaster. I'll let you guys watch it without interruption. One reason because I really have to go to the bathroom right now. So I'll let you guys watch it through and just see if you can notice all the mistakes and all the horribleness that happened with all of us. So, this song's called Takao no Mai. Oh god, I'm starting to forget everything. I'm sweating again. I'm getting nervous. Did we watch this already? Or not this video, this song? I don't know. Yeah, so this is the male song that I was talking about like an hour ago or whatever it was. This song is supposed to be for male, and then Cho no Mai, the other song that we watched at the beginning of the stream, is for female. But like I mentioned earlier, we don't have enough members in our group. So everybody has to play the song, otherwise we can't physically play it. So the girls also did play it. But generally they're not supposed to. Only the males are supposed to play this song. And then Cho no Mai, only the girls are actually supposed to play it. Alright. I go bathroom now. You guys can watch this until I come back. Yeah, this was really bad. This performance was horrible. Like, it was embarrassingly horrible. And we were playing on the main stage too. There's, I don't know how many people were in the audience, good 500 people maybe. This was awful. It's like partway through the song, everybody forgot how to play the song. So it just went horribly wrong. Also, this guy in the middle, he's playing the middle section for the first time ever in front of an audience. Usually he's the middle. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. So this guy here in the middle, it was his first time actually doing the middle section. So like the lead section, in front of like, or during an actual performance in front of an audience. And then usually this guy here is our middleman. Why do I look so tiny? Dude! I look like a toddler. Nanka okashi. Is my timing right? Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, there. See, now I look normal size. From the front, I look tiny. Look at that. Why do I look so tiny? I mean, I know I'm really skinny, but from the side, I look fine. Just don't look at my legs, okay? Please. Up to here, it looks fine. It's the second half of the song where we really screwed up bad. Like, embarrassingly bad. Yosh, okay. Iyo. Ima made iyo. So, my Taiko group, out of all the groups in my city in our federation, we're the only group that still plays traditional songs, like old style. Whereas all the other Taiko groups are like very modern. Even their uniforms are very modern looking. My group is very traditional. That's what most people say that they love about my group. We're very traditional. And we hope to keep it like that forever. Yes! ここまで OK. I think it's from here where it went horribly wrong. I missed a beat. Ah! And then, oh god, I can't explain to you guys how bad that is. Like, maybe most of you watching can't tell what's happening. We are, well, let me explain one thing. We are actually not supposed to all be playing at the same thing, or in sync. It's supposed to be, we're all supposed to be like 2 beats off of each other, and then in the end, we come back together and we're in sync. But our coordination during this part right here was so off to the point that these two on the right stopped playing completely. And you're not supposed to do that in Taiko. So if you, for example, if you forget one of your verses or whatever, instead of stopping and then kind of just like staring or like laughing or whatever, you need to play something just so you don't make it so noticeable that you made a mistake so that the audience can't see that. So you just have to keep playing, even if you forget what to do. This is one time where we really screwed up bad, and people actually stopped playing completely. So watch the people on the right here. I kept going because I'm the lead section in this part. And the reason why they screwed up is because of me, actually. Because my rhythm was too fast. And then they fell behind and they had to stop playing because they couldn't keep up. So that's the problem. And also because we're playing on a stage, when you hit a taiko drum when you're playing on stage, the sound echoes outwards, whereas when we're playing in our taiko dojo, so in like an enclosed room, the sound doesn't expand, so it kind of rebounds back towards you, so you hear everything. When you're playing on a stage, you can't hear the people that are playing next to you, so it's really hard to keep what is it called, to stay in sync with all the people around you. That's one thing a lot of people don't know about playing taiko. It's very difficult to play on a stage. Not just because you're playing in front of hundreds or possibly even 1,000 people. It's not that. It's not due to nervousness or anything like that when most people make a mistake. Well, that might be part of it. But the main thing is synchronization is very difficult when you play on a stage just because you can't hear the people next to you. As the drum, the sound expands forward. It doesn't expand sideways or rebound back towards you. So it's really hard to hear other drums around you. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Oh god. Yeah. My movements are very delayed. It's like I'm lagging. If I was a computer, that'd be considered lag. うわー、全然良くない。なんかすごいまずかったですよ、これ。 So all those like those sounds we're making like huh, yeah, stuff like that. We're doing it too much. That's the problem. You're not supposed to do it that much. It's like it's more like amateur like if you do that. You're supposed to make it more like huh, something like that, but you're not supposed to do it as often as we were doing it. Our group does that for some reason. But generally you're not in Taiko, you're not supposed to do that. It's like it's very like amateur like if you do that. And when we're watching this video, I can really notice that when you're on the stage performing, it sounds cool, but when you're in the audience or like watching a video like this, it sounds horrible. It sounds so amateur like. Yeah, like all those noises. We're not supposed to do that often. Yeah, Matt. When we go, yeah, you absolutely are not supposed to do that in Taiko. You're not supposed to do that. That's an absolute no-no in Taiko. You absolutely are not supposed to do that. That's like breaking the tradition if you do that. My group does that though. I think was it here? I made a really big mistake. I wonder how noticeable it is actually on this next verse. Yeah, see that? We're not supposed to do that. There's somewhere here I made a really big mistake, I think. My beat was off somewhere. Oh, right there, right there. Oh, it wasn't that noticeable. I don't think people in the audience would have noticed that at all. It was barely noticeable. Yeah. Wasn't a mistake. See, here's the thing from audience point of view. I don't know how noticeable mistakes are. So, for example, like all these people sitting here, they're just like average people, right? They don't know too much about Taiko. They just come because they like that sound, right? So, when it comes to people like that, I don't know how often someone in the audience will notice, oh, this person made a mistake, or oh, their beat was off. They don't know the song. They don't know what the pattern is. You know, they're just watching because they enjoy it, right? So I wonder how often an average person in the audience actually notices a mistake, whether it's physically or rhythm-wise when they're hearing it. But yeah, my parents were in the audience here. They were somewhere just off to the right here. And after this performance, my mom came up to me. She was like, "You guys were terrible." Because my mom knows the song because she always comes to watch our performances. She knows the song. She knows all the patterns. She knows everyone's positions, like where I stand, where my Taiko sensei stands, all the other people. So my mom noticed, and my mom has a very sharp eye, and she's like, "You guys were terrible." Yeah. Anyways, that was it. Yep. I can show you guys, I think I've shown this once already, the Taiko Festival video. Is it the same song? No, it's not. It's Chono Might. We did watch it. I think, I don't remember when I showed it to you guys. Maybe last year or something, whatever this one. So this is the song that we watched at the beginning of the stream in the park. Chono Might. This was last year, November, Taiko Festival. I think I already showed you guys this video, but we can watch it again. Just so you guys can compare what it's like playing in a park where there's no acoustics whatsoever because you're just literally in open air versus actually playing on a stage that has soundproof walls and better acoustics and stuff like that. So, as this was an actual theater, this is the Taiko festival that we do once a year in November. So yeah, if you don't know which one's me, like I always say, just look for the skinniest person on the stage. But like I always tell you guys, my position never changes, so you guys don't know which one's me. You can figure it out. Oi, kamera 動くな。動かすな。ありがとう。For someone who doesn't know, it's not a... Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. For someone that doesn't know, it's probably not noticeable, right? You won't notice things like that, right? Which is good. This was the first time we ever played this song in a performance. And we did it on the big stage during our biggest performance of the year that we do once a year. And then we decided to play this song for the first time. Usually when we play a new song for the first time, we don't usually play for the first time on like our big performances. Usually we do it like our really small performances, where there's like only like 20 people in the audience or whatever. There was like 1,000 people in the audience in this one. This was the first time we ever played this song. We took a risk. Okay, for those of you that are new to this channel or have no idea who I am and you're just skimming across videos and you happen to watch this video because it got recommended to you or whatever, this is me, okay? That's me back here. Just notice there's someone in the audience in the front row. She's literally like jamming to the beat. She's like an elderly lady. Kind of funny. I always hate that part. I guess from an audience point of view, some people may have noticed my pattern was backwards compared to these two. My pattern was completely backwards. Also, my pose here is wrong too. I'm supposed to do a C shape like this, but instead I just stood up straight. Yeah, that was yeah. Obviously, from an audience point of view, you definitely obviously wouldn't notice that mistake. Who the heck would notice that? Nobody would know. But yeah, that's not the pose I was supposed to make. Here's what's funny. I may be the skinniest person ever, but out of the three of us back here, even though I have the least amount of like upper body muscle, out of what it looks like, if you pause at certain frames when we're doing like pullbacks and stuff like that, I actually have the most back muscle out of the three of us, which is kind of funny. Like, it's ridiculous how much back muscle I have. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yet I'm super skinny. But out of the three of us, I have the most back muscle. I don't know if you can see it somewhere. Or not while we're sitting. My rhythm there was really good. Watch. Right here. That's beautiful. That's what you're supposed to do. No one else decided to do that though. Only me. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make it look super fluid and nice like that. But the other two just decided to hold their pose. Maybe because they were tired and too much fatigue and stuff like that. Which totally makes sense. It's hard to continuously move. To do like those kind of movements and stuff like that when you have so much lactic acid and stuff like that. So sometimes they just hold the pose. But generally, you're supposed to do what I did. This is the hard part. Literally just standing there with your arms out like that is the hardest part of the song. Too much the lactic acid doesn't leave your arms until you start moving. So from right here it gets better. Lactic acid leaves your arm because you're shaking it out. didn't miss the beat. I always miss that. I didn't miss it, which is good. On the big stage, thank God. I don't know what we're playing this year though for the Taiko Festival, because this was last year, and then the year before that we played Taiko no Mai, which is the other song that I showed you as the male's song. I have no idea where we're playing this year. We haven't decided. I have no idea. Typically, last year and the year before, we played one song each. And then the year before that, so 3 years ago, we played 4 songs, I believe it was, just because we had time and there were less groups in the festival, so we had more time per group. But this one, which was last year, we only played this song, and then the year before that, we played Taiko no Mai. I have no idea what's happening this year. No idea. But this year is the last year where we're playing in this venue, and then from next year it changes to a completely new venue for the first time ever, actually. I guess because like contracts and stuff, like the contract with this building or whatever's over or something like that. I don't really know. But anyways, yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 2 days. Taiko. Unfortunately, from next week, I'm super busy with work. I'm working 7 days a week from next week for like a month and a half straight. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to post any YouTube videos or anything like that, most likely, for you because I'll just be way too tired. So I'll try and do live streams as often as I can, but unfortunately, there's not going to be much to talk about because I'm literally just going to be working every single day. So yeah, unfortunately, for a little while, probably no YouTube videos on either channel. We'll see what happens though, but yeah, these 2 channels, live streaming and all that kind of stuff, will be kind of quiet for like the next 2 months or so. So we'll see what happens. What else do we have? Oh, hey, I posted. I never watched this actually. The video that I posted for you guys, the marathon that happened when we were performed. I posted on my Twitter like a short video of it. Yeah. So we played at the Shizuoka Marathon, so the runners were going. This was at Kunozan. So that name might sound really familiar to some of you, or it should actually sound familiar to all of you. So Kunozan's where Tokugawa Ieyasu was buried originally. But he's not there anymore. Or like his ashes aren't here anymore. So the shrine's like, oh, you can't see it. The shrine's like right here somewhere. Somewhere up here on the left, I believe. So you have to climb all those stairs and everything. And then his ashes were buried in the shrine up here. So Kunozan. I think everybody in the world knows that name, right? If not, that's kind of strange. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of Kunozan. Can you find me? Maybe. So we played, I forget what this street is called. This is like the main, or not the main, one of the highways that goes right alongside of the ocean. So right behind this camera was the ocean. So we were playing right in front of the ocean. It's funny, some of the, maybe you can see it in this video. Some of the people that were running, some of the marathon runners, as they went past us while we were playing, they were like dancing. It was kind of funny. I'm like, shouldn't you focus on your running because you're trying to do this to get a good time? And these are, all these marathon runners are like professional people, not just like people that are like, oh, I want to participate, you know, not average people. These are all like professional runners. So some of these people are like, or most of them are like Olympic athletes, or like really high level. All of these people. Yeah, they were just like playing around when they passed us. They were like dancing and stuff. I'm like, shouldn't you take your running a little more seriously? Yeah, like majority of the people that were running in this marathon, I don't know how many people there were, over 100,000 people, I think it was. I would say at least 80% of the people are actually professional athletes. Occasionally, you would see the one obese person walking past the camera. That's unheard of in Japan. This is kind of cool, though. You don't typically see a video like this where we're playing Taiko and there's just marathon runners going by. It's kind of like a cool idea for a video, actually. Yeah, see, look, some of the people are like dancing and like using their GoPros, taking videos of us while they're running. I'm like, you should really focus on your running, no? And some people were literally wearing like mascot costumes and stuff like that. It's really funny. I don't know if you can see any in this video. It's so funny. Some people are like dancing. That guy's giving like a thumbs up. Yeah, see, that's one thing that's really fun about Taiko. Is like the performances we do are not the typical things you would expect, like, oh, we're on a stage, we're playing in front of an audience of 500 people. It's not always like that. We have performances like this, where we're literally playing Taiko in front of the ocean for marathon runners. You know, that's what's fun about Taiko. It's always different. Every performance we do is always so different. Sometimes we play at elderly homes, the elderly people. Some of them scream and yell at us to tell us to be quiet. Overall, most of them love it though. Other times we're at a marathon. Sometimes our big performances were on the big stage in a concert hall. Sometimes we're at our local shrine. Sometimes, I shouldn't say sometimes, we're always every year at our local shrine for New Year's. We play at midnight. And then sometimes we go to the really big hotel. There's a 5-star hotel in this city. It's called, what is it called? Nihon Daira Hotel. If you look that up on Google, you'll find it. It's like a super high-end hotel, and we play there every year. And then they do like fireworks and stuff like that at night, and we play. It's really cool. Like Taiko, it's always so, all our performances are always so different from each other. It's really cool. Last year during the Shizuoka Matsuri, we played in front of the fireworks. So they have, I forget what they're called actually. Not the typical fireworks that most of you in the world are familiar with. Not the typical North American style fireworks where they go up in the air. Not those ones. I'm talking the ones where you have like a huge. It looks like a barrel, like a cylindrical, like a wooden barrel, and then you hold it in your arms like this, and then it sparks for like 10-20 seconds, and then it explodes. One of those, and then typically they have someone's name written on it, so it's like a memory of someone. So it's like you're holding, um, like a, oh, what is it? What's the word? I'm like a memorial, not a memorial. What's the word I'm looking for? I I don't know. I don't know how to explain to you. But all the fireworks like represent someone. This year, which was yesterday, we didn't do that actually. We didn't play in front of the fireworks this year. Last year we did. This year we didn't do that. We played on the stage instead. I didn't see the fireworks this year, unfortunately. I could hear it because they're super loud. Like one firework goes off, like the whole city like rumbles. The sonic boom. So you can imagine how crazy it is when we're playing Taiko right in front of the people that are holding out fireworks. Not only do all the sparks come flying towards you, so you're scared your hair is gonna light on fire, but also because you're facing toward the audience and the fireworks are behind you, the people holding them. You can't see when the fireworks is gonna explode, so it scares the crap out of you when it does. It's super loud, and like you can feel like the sonic boom hit you and everything. Pretty crazy. People like dancing and clapping and everything. It's fun. It's so great. That's what I love about Taiko. It's always different every time. Even though my group specific, and I think every Taiko group is like this. My group, we only know 6 songs. That's it. That's all we have. I think every Taiko group's like that. I'm not really sure. But so you probably think, oh, that's boring. You only play 6 songs forever. Yes, and during our practices, which we have twice a week, we literally practice the same songs over and over and over. Or if we have a performance that's coming up on that week or whatever, then we rehearse it. That's what we usually do during practices. So you think it'd be kind of boring, but like I mentioned, all our performances are so different, the atmospheres and everything. So it makes it really fun. And this video definitely shows that for sure. It's so different. Oh, I'm on the back. What am I doing? I'm literally just like hitting the drum but not even like participating. What am I doing? That's me in the back there. What am I doing? What am I looking at? I'm staring at something. What am I staring at? I look really depressed. Not that you can see my face. It's too small and too blurry. I don't know how far into the marathon this location where we were playing at is, or was, I should say. I believe this was roughly around 70% of the way through the course. So the people that were passing by the camera here were probably really tired. This was like majority of the way through the course that they were running. So that the start line was actually right outside of my building. Like, if I were to stand on my balcony and look straight down, the start line was right there. That's unbelievable that I could literally see it from my balcony. Because that's like once in a lifetime for someone to experience something like that. And every year when they do the marathon, the start line's always right outside my building. So I can actually see it from my balcony, which is unbelievable. Everyone's always super jealous when I tell them that. I'm like, yeah, I can see the start line right underneath my building. They're like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yep. That's like, you seeing the Olympics in person, like seeing the torch go by and stuff like that. You know, it's like really hard to see that, right? That's what it was for me, and I just literally got to see it just by stepping out on my balcony. Pretty amazing. And then I don't know where the finish line was actually. I have no idea where it was. Yeah, I have no idea where the finish line was. I believe this location where we were playing here was around 70% of the way through the course. I think. Yeah, I'm trying to see if any of the people, any of the marathon runners that were wearing mascot costumes ran by. I don't know if the camera caught any of that or not. Some of them are hilarious. Am I dancing? I'm dancing! I don't remember that. I was dancing right there. I was doing my typical like arm dance. Here's the thing about my Taiko group. You're probably thinking, how come I don't post like YouTube videos and stuff of my Taiko group and stuff like that? Or like actually take you guys to my dojo and introduce you guys to all the other people in my group and stuff like that? And like advertise my Taiko group? The reason is because Japanese people are really sensitive to cameras and stuff like that. So I don't want to just tell them, be like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, can I advertise our Taiko group? Just all of a sudden like that. I'm pretty sure most of them wouldn't want to be on camera, so... the fact that I'm like doing it for like a vlog and stuff like that, I don't think they would be too happy with it. And I think it's kind of like disrespectful to do that at a Taiko dojo because it's like really traditional and stuff. I mean, we do take videos of our practices just so we can look over them. But filming a video for like a vlog and stuff like that, I don't think that would work too well. Also, my channels are obviously in English as well. Nobody in my Taiko group knows any English, so it'd be kind of difficult for me to, you know, do like a vlog inside my Taiko dojo and stuff like that. I would love to, maybe in the future, if one of my YouTube channels can reach to the point where we get like a play button or whatever, maybe I'll try and advertise my Taiko group and ask them if I can actually film some vlogs and stuff like that for this YouTube channel or whatever. It would help, actually. Our Taiko group is to the point, it's always been like this. It's to the point that we're really struggling with funds and keeping our Taiko drums maintained and maintenance and stuff like that. And our Taiko dojo, so where we practice, it's kind of like up in the mountains a little bit, away from civilization, just so we can make as much noise as we want, so that people in the neighborhood don't complain and stuff like that. But yeah, our dojo's really falling apart. Like the ceilings like moldy, our walls and our doors are like falling apart. It's like really old too. But yeah, we just don't have the funds to, you know, do anything about that. So also we're trying to move our location as well because it's very inconvenient for people to get to the dojo because the only way to get there is by car. And new people joining or like kids and stuff like that. There's no way for them to get to the dojo. And the nearest bus station's a half-an-hour walk away. Yeah, so that I mentioned that our dojo's a little bit up in the mountains. You can imagine how scary that is to walk all the way there when it's pitch black outside in the middle of nowhere. It's scary. So yeah, when it comes to like recruiting new members for a group and stuff like that, it's really difficult actually. So our Taiko group struggles a lot when it comes to funds and stuff like that. So yesterday and the day before yesterday, so the Shizuoka Matsuri, which is typically when we get the most like audience people, we do a lot of crowd funds and stuff like that where we raise money. But yeah, that only happens once a year. And then our Taiko festival and stuff like that. All of our like smaller performances and stuff like that, we typically don't do crowdfunding because there's so little amount of people, or just like the situation's not the correct situation to put a donation box or whatever. It would just be like really awkward or whatever. So yeah, unfortunately, our Taiko dojo and our drums and stuff kind of struggle-ish. So if in the future we could ever get like a play button for either this channel or my second YouTube channel or whatever, I would love to advertise my Taiko group and stuff like that and actually do vlogs. And get my other group members also involved in the videos as well. Just so I can get the name of our Taiko group and our situation and everything like that out to you guys. So you guys can know more about us and stuff like that. But as of right now, it would be really awkward if I tried to do that. Just because this channel, my second YouTube channel, are literally absolutely nowhere, so it would make no sense. I'd have to figure out like a strategy when it comes to language barrier and stuff like that too. So maybe in the future, I would love to get you guys more in depth with my Taiko stuff. But for now, it just wouldn't make sense for me to do that. The art Taiko situation, even though it looks like we're all really happy-go-lucky and stuff like that, trust me, we are. All of us are super happy, and we all get along really well with each other and stuff like that. But it's like all the more serious things, like when it comes to paperwork-related stuff, where our Taiko group really struggles and stuff. But we're doing our best. Our performances are fun. We do crowd funds from time to time, which helps us greatly. Yeah, Taiko's expensive. So you're probably thinking, oh, a Taiko drum, it's just like a wooden barrel with cow skin, and that's it, right? Yeah, there's a lot more to it. I don't know the in-depths of it, because I don't know like the history of Taiko drums, how they're made and stuff like that. But all these drums you see here, they're all different. So they're all like different, slightly different shapes, slightly different tones. So that some of them have deeper tones, some of them have higher tones, and stuff like that. And then all these ones back here are called Odaiko, which is our bigger, heavier, deeper sounding drums. They can range from anywhere between. Now, like I always mentioned to you guys, I always convert into Canadian dollars. So remember that, okay? I'm not American, okay? So remember, Canadian dollars. So one drum can be anywhere from a cheap one can be anywhere from like $3,000 to $4,000. I'm serious, a single drum, to anywhere to $20,000. I'm dead serious. One of these drums here, and then you can imagine. So something that costs that much, you can imagine how much it costs to maintenance them. So for example, our dojo, like I mentioned, is really falling apart, and there's a lot of like mold issues, and we have to use a humidifier, like a big machine that we bought. Luckily, we were able to get the funds to buy one. So we put it inside of our dojo, and during the summertime, overnight, we turn it on. We leave it on overnight so that the humidity doesn't damage the skin of the drums and start molding them and stuff like that and start rotting. But it happened a couple of years ago before we had the humidifier. It was bad. It was really bad. Our Taiko drums started rotting and stuff like that. All the skins started rotting, and we had to repair like half of our drums. One drum just to do one side. So both sides of the drum have skins. Just to do one side can cost thousands of dollars just to reskin it. And it can take weeks. So you can imagine doing it to all the drums. How much money that costs. It's pretty bad. And you can imagine how much it costs for the bigger drums back here. All the old Aikos and stuff. It costs twice as much. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. And then all the oke drums, so the ones that we put on the shoulder, the ones that I was showing you guys earlier, the one that I play. Typically people buy their own because those are super lightweight and easy to take home and stuff like that. All these Taiko drums here are super heavy, so we just borrow these from our Taiko dojo. But the oke ones, so these ones, the shoulder ones, unfortunately I don't have my own, so I borrow from my Taiko group. But typically everybody that plays has their own, so they buy their own. I would love to get one, but yeah, a cheaper end one is like $500, and I'm just not willing to put the money into that. I don't really want to, so we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll get one. That'd be kind of cool, but right now, But definitely buying a custom one is really good, even though it's expensive. One reason, because it's obviously your own, but also because the quality is way higher, so the sound that it makes. The skin is also tighter, which makes the sound more crisp, more solid, and less echoey. So the sound bleeds less, if that makes any sense. And then on top of that, a custom is usually like a good 15 to 20% lighter than like the stock, or however you call it, like the default ones or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, those are the good thing. And they're slightly smaller too. So lighter weight, smaller, more crisp sound because they're higher quality. But yeah, I'm not willing to put like $1,000 or whatever just to have my own. So I borrow from my Taiko group every time I play one. Maybe in the future I'll buy one because everyone else in my group has their own. I'm like one of the only people in my group that can play an OK drum that doesn't have my own. And you can, when it comes to an OK drum, you can customize your string to be whatever color you want. So that's pretty cool. I would love to put like a teal color. That'd be super cool. But yeah, that's basically what's happening in my Taiko group. We're still ongoing, but sooner than later things are gonna change. Our members will change. Our Taiko sensei here, he's gonna retire eventually. He already told us that he was going to retire. I'm not sure when exactly, but he's already told us that he's going to. So eventually we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see if our dojo still exists in the future, or if we'll move somewhere else, or maybe my Taiko group won't exist anymore just because of the lack of funds and stuff. Can't keep it going or something. You never know, right? You never know. But for now, Taiko's a lot of fun. We're all enjoying it. Super happy. And hopefully it can stay like that for as long as possible. And the biggest one of all, if you couldn't tell already, Taiko is very, very good for a lot of things for your health. Not just physical exercise, for your whole body, not just your arms. For your legs too, for your knees, for your feet, every part. It works. Taiko works every part of your body, all your muscles in your body, not just your arms, like most people think. It really does a lot for your legs too, believe it or not. A lot. So there's that. But also if you're the kind of person where, let's say for example, you have a job that you don't really like, or there's a lot of people at your workplace that really stress you out or something, you don't get along well with them, Taiko really helps to relieve that stress. Because when it comes to the Taiko, the harder you hit the drum, the better it is. Like usually when it comes to either playing another instrument or doing something else, you typically don't want to use all your power, because then it makes the sound too violent or whatever. But in Taiko's case, you want to do that. You want to actually use all of your strength, so it relieves so much stress, and it helps actually. It's like therapy. It's like physical therapy and stuff like that. It's great. It's super great. It's like going to a spa, but you're making rhythm, you know? Are we slaves to the rhythm now? Only Michael Jackson can tell us that. I don't know where my next performance is. Like I mentioned though, I'm busy from next week all the way till like end of May or whatever, so I can't do any more performances for a while. Unfortunately, I had to cancel all of them. I can't participate. But the next one I can go to, I don't know what it is actually. But unfortunately, yeah, I won't be able to do anything Taiko related for a while. I mean, I can go to practice and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be so tired, so the fact that I'm working 7 days a week for the next month and a half or so. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy if I try and go to Taiko twice a week. I'm gonna be so tired. I'm gonna end up collapsing again like I did when I came back from Hawaii. Taiko, me being in this Taiko group is honestly one thing in my life that I'm so thankful for. Because honestly, if I never found out about this Taiko group or never joined it or whatever, I'd be at my current job right now, I'd be stressed as hell. Because it's not my dream job, so and then on top of that, just dealing with other things, you know. Whenever you have a bad day in life or something just doesn't go the way you wanted it to, For me though, when it comes to Taiko, Taiko is only like on the upper side of goodness, if that makes any sense. Because one reason because of all the stress it relieves, but also, and this next thing might be a coincidence. But everyone in my Taiko group, we all get along with each other so freaking well, and that's what I love about it. You know when you like get a new job or you're at your workplace, there's always someone at your workplace where you're like, I hate this person, you know? Whether it's your manager, whether it's just another coworker or something. There's never a time, or it's very rare, or you are like one of the luckiest people in the world if you work at a place where everything is perfect at your workplace. Like you get along with your coworkers extremely well. You love your managers. You love the job itself. That's super rare, right? Taiko is like that, where everything is just perfect, you know? I'm really thankful for that. Because otherwise my life right now would be so stressful to the point that I'd be like irritated about waking up every morning, doing my daily life and stuff like that. Taiko really helps to change your opinions on that, I guess. Stress relief, good friendship, a fun instrument sport, mix of both. I don't know what you want to call it actually. And on top of that, like I mentioned, all the performances we do are always different every time, so that makes it very very entertaining every single time. So great, love it. But it comes with a cost though. And I'm not just talking money wise, monthly fees. No, I'm talking like sometimes you can injure yourself really badly. Sometimes you can pull a muscle really bad. Yesterday's was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, when we played in the park, so during the daytime, I almost pulled a muscle in my left thigh. I felt like I was going to, while we were actually performing. Some of the like stances you have to do. I could feel my muscle being pulled in my left thigh, but I kept going because I didn't want to like fall to the ground in front of like 100, 200 people that were watching. So I kept playing it through. I tried to reduce my stance to less of an aggressive stance. It kind of helped, but luckily, by the time the worst part of my muscle got to its worst point, the song was over, so I could stand normally. So I was pretty thankful for that. I was like, thank God I'm not gonna pull a muscle today. But yeah, you can injure yourself really bad with Taiko. Not just like when you're hitting the drum and accidentally bashing your finger or something like that, which I've done so many times actually. But you get blisters all over your hands. I don't really have any right now, I guess. You grow calluses and stuff like that. Some other stuff. You get carpal tunnel. I think that might just be me specifically though. Just because in the past when I used to be a speedrunner, I used to always get carpal tunnel a lot. I have really weak wrists. Taiko from time to time does that actually. You get carpal tunnel in your wrists. But for me specifically, because of the short story that I told you guys earlier, where I had a really bad injury in my knee, my left knee, to the point that I almost lost my left leg when I was in early high school due to a collision that I had when I was mountain biking. Yeah, my knees take a really bad beating when I play Taiko, especially yesterday and the day before yesterday, because we were literally doing it for 12 hours each day. So yeah, my knees are really like sore and like swollen and stuff like that, especially my left knee. Really tired. It's hard. It's hard for me to squat because my left knee joint or whatever, is very uncomfortable. So yeah, it comes with Taiko comes with a cost, but it's not typically like really bad stuff. It's like bad good stuff, if that makes sense. Like if you're uh sore in the morning when you get up in the morning because the previous day you did something really physical. Yeah, that's bad. You're sore, so it hurts, right? And you're like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I just want to rest. But the good thing about that is you know you put in a lot of work the previous day if you feel sore the next morning, right? See what I mean? If there's a bad thing, you always got to look at the positive out of that. And Taiko definitely does that for sure. There's nothing but positives in Taiko. That's what I love about it. But it could actually, for me specifically, just be luck. Because I got lucky with finding this Taiko group. Being lucky that we all get along super well with each other. And the fact that I enjoy playing Taiko. Taiko's a lot of fun. Love it. I've been in the group for 5 years now? It's been 5 years already. Wow. I have no idea how much longer I'm gonna go for. Probably until this group disappears one day in the future. Way in the future, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure I'll be in it for basically the rest of my life, though. Or if something happens and I have to drop out of the group or whatever, like I get super sick or I end up moving away from Japan or away from Shizuoka, like I moved to Tokyo or something, then I'd have to leave the group, right? But otherwise, if everything stays the way it is, I'm pretty sure I'll be in this group for another 10, 20 years or whatever. As long as it still exists. As long as we can keep funds going to keep the group alive, keep all our Taiko drums in good shape, maintenance them properly, keep our Taiko dojo clean. Yeah, so our Taiko dojo, like I mentioned, it's up in the mountains a little bit. Yes, we do get a lot of bugs inside of our Taiko dojo, okay? Because we don't have, like, proper walls and, like, good doors or whatever. I don't know how to explain to you guys, but our Taiko dojo is literally, like, falling apart. So a lot of bugs get in it. Sometimes, I swear to God, you'll find spiders the size of your hand, just, like, on the wall or something. And then you'll find, like, these weird... They kind of look like cockroaches, but they're, like, the flying type. I don't know what to call it. They're like moths, but they look like cockroaches. I don't know what they're called. And they're pretty big, too. We find those in our dojo all the time, too. And then all the girls in my group, they start screaming and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, get out of the way, I'll take care of it. And I grab, like, a broom and I sweep the bug outside. Sometimes we get centipedes. Sometimes we get praying mantises walking. Those ones are cool and really cute. I think once I found like a baby lizard inside of our dojo. And then all the girls started screaming, and then the lizard got scared, and it started, like, running as fast as it could, even though it's, like, this tiny. So when it runs at full speed, it's literally walking, or it's literally like, running like this. Like, that's, like, full speed for it, even though, from its point of view, it feels like it's running 100 kilometers an hour. It's funny. But yeah, we do get a lot of bugs and stuff like that, weird, like, moths and weird flying things. That's what it is. So yeah, it's kind of not hygienic, I guess you call it, or whatever. It is what it is, though. But that's due to the location where our dojo is, because it's up in the mountains a little bit in the forest. But also, like I mentioned, because our dojo is just in very poor shape, so it's easy for bugs to get in and stuff like that. So. But anyways, I think that'll do it. I'm tired. I'm on Wednesday. Yeah, it's like 9:30. I think we'll call it for today. I'm tired. I want to get as much sleep as I can from now on because from next week, I'm literally working 7 days a week, so for like a month and a half. So I should get some sleep. Go to sleep as early as possible, and then this weekend, so this Saturday, Sunday is my last 2 days off until I have no days off for a while, so we'll see. Hopefully I can try and film a YouTube video or something for you guys, because otherwise I won't have time. Maybe for the second YouTube channel, I don't really know. I do need to order a couple things for the car, actually. I'd have to do that within the next 1 or 2 days. Otherwise, it won't arrive by the weekend, so we'll see. I'm not really sure. But anyways, yeah, that'll do it. I'm really tired. I need to get some sleep. And I don't know when the next video is going to be up on this channel. I haven't filmed anything, so but it'll be gameplay related. Which game? I don't know. We'll see. One of the 3 games that we're playing right now. But anyways, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. And I'll see you guys at some point, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'll do a live stream at some point. I don't know. It's got it. Oh, I need to take a thumbnail photo because I didn't change it, so I need to do that right now. Should I keep the tradition going where I use the same pose, but I'm just wearing different clothes? I can do that. Ah, good enough. This photo looks bad, but whatever. Good enough. Alright. I'm done. I'll see you guys, I don't know. We'll see. Keep an eye on my Twitter. That's where I keep you guys updated on whatever I'm doing in my life. Whoa! Did you see what I just did there? Wait. Dude! Yo, that was sick! Watch what I did with the bungee right there. I literally did like, what is it called? Not Matrix. What is it called? Parkour? Not parkour. That's not considered parkour, is it? What is it called? Like tricks? Look at that. Holy. What the? What? I didn't know I could do that. But that is me, right? Yeah, that's me. Whoa! Did you see that? Dude, I literally tossed that, spun it, and then spun it around my hand. That's crazy. I didn't know I could do that. Also, my car is like right behind this black car right here. You can't see it because the highest is blocking it, but my car is like right there. But of course, I drive a Hachiroku. It's super slammed to the ground, so even if there was nothing there, you still wouldn't be able to see it because it's so low to the ground. Anyways, I'm done. I guess we'll watch the rest of this and call it. That's another 10 minutes though. Oh well. I'm done. じゃあね。またね。おやすみなさい。はあ can imagine how much you would lose your voice by the end of the day. Like constantly cheering and shouting, "Fighto!" and stuff like that to all the runners going by. And we were literally there for like 3 or 4 hours until the last couple of runners ran by, and then the event was over. Literally at the end of the day, we all lost our voices. Oh hey, okay, so there's a story behind this guy actually. So there were a lot of foreigners actually in the running. I guess you guys can't tell. Um, this guy he tried talking to me. I don't know how he knew. Like he's from New Zealand. He told me that as he was running by. I don't know how he knew that I could speak English or whatever. He immediately, as soon as he ran by right here, he started talking to me in English. Or maybe just it was a coincidence or whatever, just because he doesn't know Japanese, I guess, or something. Um, yeah, and he was trying to talk to me and stuff like that. And he said, "Oh, I'm from New Zealand," and he was like filming a video and stuff like that. It was kind of funny of us. Yeah, kind of see him right there. That's it. Yeah, see, he stopped, and then I kind of yeah, see, and then he started talking to me there, and he's like, "I'm from New Zealand." I was like, "Yeah, woo!" There are quite a few foreigners actually. I think the first, so when the marathon started, oh, there's another foreigner right here. See, um, when the marathon started, so like the very top people, it's like the first 5 people that came. I think out of the first 5 people, 3 of them are foreigners actually. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing because this obviously this happened here in Shizuoka. In Shizuoka, foreigners don't live in Shizuoka because it's so local and stuff like that. There's no reason for a foreigner to live in this city. Um, so the fact that there were so many foreigners in this marathon and the top runners were all foreigners was pretty amazing to see actually. Because typically for something like this, it would be all Japanese people. Yeah. What the? I love. How did I what? How did I not? I don't remember this at all. There's literally just a like a local person, not even part of the marathon, and he's riding one of those rental bikes. What do they call in North America? U bikes or whatever, where like they're just on the sidewalk and you can rent them. He's literally riding one of those, and he's just going the opposite direction. He's not even part of the marathon. He's just some random person just going by on the bike. That's kind of funny. That's actually really funny. I don't remember that though. Oh, see, so this part that we're playing right now is the part that we screwed up really bad on the stage yesterday, 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. Um, I think we did it well here. So if you watch this carefully, you can see how it's actually supposed to be done and how it's not supposed to be screwed up. I think we did it well here. No, never mind. We screwed it up here too. We screwed it up real bad here too. Oh man, our synchronization. So that part there, what's supposed to happen is I start the rhythm, so it goes 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it is something like that. I don't know exactly. Like the beats. So I'm 0. So 0 means you play immediately the pattern, and then 2 means you wait 2 beats until the person to my left plays the exact same thing what I played, but they're 2 beats behind. And then the same goes for the person to the left, and then the person to that left. You're 2 beats behind. And then at the very end, where we're all hitting like this, so the dun 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 at the end, we're all supposed to come together at the end and then synchronize again. That's what we really suck at doing. So at the start, we split, and then we all play slightly offbeat, and then in the end, we all come back together. That's what's really hard for us. And that's what we can't do. So from right here, right when I unpause it, from here all the way till the ending part of it. Up to there, yeah. For some reason, synchronization is really hard, regardless of how much we practice it. It never works for us. And the biggest problem is because of me, actually, because I start the pattern. The problem is for the people to my left, so everyone. It's hard for them to keep up with me because I'm usually my rhythm is too fast, and then the people at the very end, the very last part that we do, it's hard for them to synchronize because of that. So technically, it's always my fault. It's not possible for it to be anyone else's fault. It can only be my fault because I start the pattern, and then I have to technically determine when the ending of the pattern is by getting everyone back together. So it's my fault, actually. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, that'll do. I'm tired. I should really get some sleep. It's almost 10 p.m. So yeah, we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours, so that's good enough. I explained to you guys more in depth about my Taiko group, our situation, everything I've been doing lately with it and stuff like that, and all the kind of rough situations that we're dealing with in our Taiko group and stuff like that. But yeah, things are going great. I love it, and hopefully it can continue for many years. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm done. Yeah, I have no idea when the next live stream is gonna be. Maybe this weekend, I don't know. This weekend will be my last weekend where I'm off of work until I start working 7 days a week for the next month and a half or so. So hopefully I can plan something for this upcoming weekend for you guys. Whether it's to film a video for the second YouTube channel or the main YouTube channel, or to do another live stream. We'll see. I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna get some sleep. And we'll see you guys hopefully soon. Johnny, thanks for watching. Time for me to get some much needed sleep. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.